Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. You're with me, Madhushka Balasuriya. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Operations on the upcountry railway line continues to be restricted. The CID arrests the chairman of the Road Passenger Authority in the Sabaragamuwa province. A university student dies in a motor accident in Vanavasala. 20 fishermen arrested for engaging in illegal fishing. Quarterfinals of the Super Fighter Sports Reality Program to commence in Galle today. Now, starting off in your local news, upcountry railway services continue to remain restricted up to Bandarawela. The Railway Control Room said that the railway line has been disrupted since last morning after an earth embankment collapsed onto the track between Demodara and Udunuwara.
An earth slip occurred close to the 280-kilometer post between Demodara and Udunuwara at around 2 a.m. yesterday. According to the Railway Control Room, restoration of the tracks have already commenced. Railway Superintendent L.R. Ratnayaka said that railway services have been restricted from Bandarawela to Badulla due to the earth slip. Train operations along the Badulla-Bandarawela railway line have come to a standstill as an earth embankment fell onto the railway line in close proximity to the 280th kilometer post along the upcountry railway line last morning. Approximately 30 feet of the track has been damaged due to this earth slip. Steps have been taken to remove the debris using explosives. The Colombo-Badulla train operates only up to the Bandarawela railway station. Meanwhile, around 4 trains have come to a standstill in Badulla, restricting its journey to Colombo. Although train services are disrupted, we are taking all necessary steps to normalize the situation. Due to the earth slip, the night mail train which travelled at 8 last night was limited to Bandarawela. The Railway Control Room said that the Podimaneke train which departed from Fort Colombo at 5:55 this morning only travelled up to Nanu Oya. The Udurata-Maneke train which departed at 8:30 this morning was restricted up to Bandarawela.
A female student in the Sri Jawaharlal University was killed in a motor accident which occurred on the Vanavasala flyover on the Colombo-Kandy main road early this morning. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rona said the deceased is a 24-year-old. Meanwhile, 4 passengers who were in the car at the time of the accident have sustained serious injuries. The police said the injured have been admitted to the Colombo National Hospital. Further investigations have been launched into the incident. Moving now into another headline-making story. The Criminal Investigations Department has arrested the chairman of the Road Passenger Authority of the Sabaragamuwa province.
The police media unit said that he was arrested on charges of being in possession of a fake vehicle registration book as well as fraud in connection to a sale of a jeep. The suspect is said to have sold the jeep for a sum of 380,000 rupees. Police said the fake registration book was discovered after the jeep was sent for repairs. Investigations have revealed that the original registration book was sold to a company in Nitambua for a sum of around 300,000 rupees. An employee in the garage has been arrested in connection to the incident. According to the police, the 2 suspects will be remanded until the 2nd of June.
Still in local news, 20 local fishermen have been arrested by the Navy in the seas off Trincomalee. Navy spokesperson Commander Kosala Varnakula Surya said they were arrested after found to have been using illegal fishing equipment. The Navy have taken 3 vessels into custody while the police are carrying out further investigations. According to the Navy, the fishermen have been handed over to the police of the China Bay Harbour in Trincomalee. Prime Minister D.M. Jayaratna says that along with the advancement of technology and the spiritual and humane values of the society is at a depriving state. He made this statement while attending a Scout Jamboree in Kandy yesterday.
The Scouting Jamboree, which is being held in celebration of 100 years to the Kandy Scouts troop at the SWRD Bandaranayaka Vidyalaya in Kudasale, was declared open by the Prime Minister. The Scouting Jamboree is to take place until this Sunday. Today the community has only been educated through science and technology to fulfill one's own requirements and act on one's self-concern. Along with the advancement of technology, people have deprived good qualities within them and spirituality has moved away from the community. Technology has overtaken the normal lifestyle of people today. When one tends to think, how do I take advantage of this technology, he or she will not have any time to think of humanity. Why? Because our minds have now surrendered to science and technology.
In more local news, the Health Ministry says they have identified 35 Ministry of Health divisions posing a high risk of the spread of dengue. Director of the Epidemiology Unit in the Ministry, Dr. Paba Paliyawardena, said that many of the identified divisions are in the Western Province.
60% of dengue patients have been reported from the Western Province so far. Accordingly, a rapid spread of dengue has been identified in the Dehiwala, Ratmalana, Kolonnawa, Burlaskamuwa, Moratuwa and Borella MOH divisions in the Colombo district. Meanwhile, Dr. Paba Paliyawardena said that dengue is also spreading rapidly in the Gampa, Matara, Kelaniya, Jayala and Wattala MOH divisions in the Gampa district and the Horana and Panadura MOH divisions in the Kaludura district. Meanwhile, Health Minister of the Western Province, Ranjit Somawamsa, said that a program to eradicate dengue has been commenced together with the local governing institutions in the province. The minister further said that it has been planned to carry out dengue eradication programs in schools on Mondays and Thursdays.
Super Fighter.
Yes, moving into some local sports news with a splash of entertainment. Super Fighter, Sri Lanka's first reality sports program, has made its way to Galle today to hold the first leg of its quarter-final rounds. The Super Fighter reality program is being organized by Newsfirst, MTV MBC Media Networks, together with MAS Holdings. 32 boxers qualify for the quarterfinals of Super Fighter under 4 weight categories. Today's session is to kick-start atop the Galle Fort at 2 p.m. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Lunchtime News. I've been Madhushka Balasurya. Thanks for stopping by.
Hotline.